Hey you guys, it's Melanie with All Up in the Mix with Mel. Today we are at Miss Nikole King's event, her brunch. Everything is all about fashion, and here it all comes to a hilt. We're going to talk with our guest speakers about their roles in entrepreneurialism. We're going to talk to the lady herself. Stay tuned.
So first, let me just talk a little bit about them. So y'all know we're doing some transitions, okay? We're transitioning in a good way, okay? So we are expanding the Glam squad. Be able to mentor young girls. I don't know if CEERA told you guys that we were launching a nonprofit, the Nikole King Glam Academy, so that I can really be able to really mentor young girls like Naya and the rest of these young ladies that are over here too as well, and want to do something like this, and maybe not to the multitude of a closet or clothing, but whatever brand they do have that they definitely want to push, because it takes a lot. Y'all know it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get one sale. That you're talking about even trying to do something like this. But I want to be able to mentor these girls to let them know that they are enough. But Yema and so many more people stood with me. Jamie, I don't know, I can't see everybody that's out here. They stayed with me. They started shopping with me.
Into it. Alright, it's okay. Look how beautiful she looks. Like, she looks like a Barbie doll. I love it.
I like this my trade.
Yes, I love it. She's beautiful. Okay, so tell us where we're at. We are at the tail end of her brunch. Tell us about your brunch, which is a success, though.
It was a pop-up shop. This is my first pop-up.
Really? Her first one?
This is my first pop-up that I did.
Really?
And it was, we geared it around breast cancer survivors. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to be pretty and pink because I wanted us to be, pink just makes us pretty.
Right.
Look how pretty you are in your pink. You know,
I'm pink, you know.
And it keeps us feminine.
It
you
does.
know, so I definitely wanted to make sure I just bring in some more sisterhood. And I think a lot of connections were made today.
A lot, including myself, yes. But like I feel like the camaraderie, it was like there spiritually. It was really good. I loved it. And you honor people who are breast cancer survivors and knowing somebody who's a breast cancer survivor, which is beautiful. But let's get into the actual entrepreneurial part. You had a whole pop-up shop with so many designers. Oh my God, Christian Louboutin. If you guys follow, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna get into it. You all know how much stuff he has. But let's talk about how you got to this point, because it took a lot. You said you had like what, over 6,000 orders or something like that?
So far we have processed 6,400. So 6,400. And now probably I don't know how many, but it started from zero. It started from zero and it went to 6,000. So that's how many orders that we done did within a year and a half. Because that I went live on my
a year and a half?
Within the live of on my site.
1 year and a half, over 6,000 or 6,400 orders.
Yeah.
I can't even do the math of how many orders it is per day. I'm not even gonna do that embarrassment.
Well, it's just they sporadically, because it just depends on the orders that we have for specials that we do. It also depends on the month, because we just do different stuff. So now it's coming up to Christmas, so we're really trying to gear up for Christmas and everything too now.
Oh, there you guys are gonna get a lot. Oh my God. I'm about to buy. Child, I be buying stuff for myself. I'm not even gonna lie.
Look, she using her bag. She bought from us.
Oh yes,
She bought her bag, and I love it.
Yes.
You bought her bag. She bought her bag the last time.
Yes.
She been using her bag.
Oh yes. You know, I put it away for like 2 seconds because I thought it was a bit cold, and then now it's hot. In Atlanta, in Georgia, it's hot again in October, so I pulled it out.
Yeah, and it's in mustard colors.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
And she's blonde like me.
I know. I tried it. I was like, I gotta come back with it. You know, you guys, I be going back with my hair color, so I'm gonna come back. But you wear it better. I like the swoop. I like the swoop. But this right here is your first brunch, which is hard to believe. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the first one that I did for the business, I have done a lot of events, but this is the first one I did for this Glam boutique business for the pop-up shop. It's my first pop-up shop I ever did.
This is really successful though.
It's gonna be bad. It's not doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people. Like a lot of people.
It was a lot of people. It was more people than I thought.
No, I mean I anticipated this because you have a really large following on Instagram and so on Facebook. So you guys get a really large following. I anticipated this. I had a good
finally that it was successful because I was worried for a minute because COVID. You know, COVID just killed
A lot of
people want to
in-person
come.
things.
Yeah, in person like events and stuff. And so people be like, I want to come, but it was enough room. It was so much social distance. It was so much. We were not like we're just sitting close like this, but most of the time people were not. But I'm just blessed and thankful that we did do it because we started to be like that. We started to, and I was like because because right before the boom of the COVID stuff hit again, the second wing came. We had just launched it like a month or two. And so we saw like the first day I put it out there, we saw like 20-some tickets the first day, and then the second day we saw about another 20 because I was only gonna do 40. But it was not on the flight. It was it was supposed to be like Nicole's table of 40.
That's what I saw the flyer you said.
That's supposed to be Nicole's table of 40, and then we had more people saying, I want to come. So I was like, you know what? I wanted it to be like kind of intimate, but it ended up being, I think it was perfect. I think it was the perfect space.
It really was. There was a lot of people, guys. People flew in to see her.
Yes,
just celebrities. I was sitting next to the people. They were like, yeah, we flew in from Dallas. I was like,
Dallas, New York, Chicago. Someone was here from Houston, and someone who was here from New Jersey. Oh, and Florida. I was surprised.
That's how awesome you are. It's like you don't realize you're awesome. I feel like
I was so surprised.
I suppose that's just your regular. Oh, that's her brother doing stuff. That's
It's my brother.
like what? As you can see, they're cleaning up from the Epic event. It was really awesome. Good food, good vibes, entrepreneurialism.
I'm so glad you came.
I'm glad I came too. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh man, I hope I can get an interview with her. But, because she'd be about, you guys, if you knew her and you see her passing that personality, she gets along with everybody. Like everybody. It's like, oh man, can I go ahead and talk to you? But she's really sweet though. And going back to what you were saying, you didn't realize this many people were come. But the thing is, like, I think you have such a genuine personality that you don't realize how you affect other people.
I don't. I guess I just be me, and I don't.
I like it. I think
I
that's
just be me. I'm so country, and I just kind of keep that little southern twang going on.
But honey, that's what you need though to stay different. Don't ever be all these young girls who be doing this stuff.
Yes, and so we're now launching this new program where we're mentoring young girls. So I'm gonna have them working in the boutique, so I can kind of train them on e-commerce and.
If I was a young woman, I would go to your program, honey, but I ain't that young. But, oh my God. So you're mentoring young women. That's a gift right there. That's really it. Because you did start from the bottom and now you're
I started zero.
you really did. So you really can teach everybody like hands-on stuff. So let's talk about your mentorship program.
Well, what we're going to do in the mentorship program, we got a new Nikole King Glam Academy. And so that Glam Academy, what we want to do is start entrepreneurs with starting a business from the ground up, what you got to have, what you need to do, and actually get hands-on. Because every time, we say like these different schools, but you have to go through the training. But we want to do like on-the-job training. We want you to, because I think that retains more. When
it does.
You touch it and you do it, you retain more like, okay, I remember I connected A to B to C instead of it being practicality. So we want to take the practicality out and we want to take the theory out and put practicality into what girls really need to do. And also when they got their own brands, the first thing what they need to do and talk about logos and all of that website innovation and search engine optimization. What are you gonna do with all that? It's so much stuff that goes in with it. So
It really is. I love that. That's like spreading the wealth though, not keeping. I think a sign of a good woman who's really smart and successful is helping other people.
Yes. And it's been a real good journey doing it. So I'm excited about it.
I love it.
Excited about it. These are some of the girls here. So I'm so excited about it.
Right here you can see that we're looking at her Glam Girl Squad. They're taking pictures, looking cute. So Miss Nikole is supporting them. This is the final result. Don't they look cute?
girls. The glam girls did their glam girl things. That's why we had to cut it short. We have a little clip for it. It was very cute. The whole glam girl squad. So back to what we were talking about, mentorship. So you talked about how you are mentoring young girls to basically be self-sufficient, successful young women, which I'm envious of. Because I'm like, dang, I wish I had a woman who was successful as her. Be like, I want to help you. What made you get to that point? Because honestly,
Because of that.
really.
Nobody didn't tell me.
See, I love that though, because like, again, it's kind of like, dang, it's so hard for me. Next time I have somebody help, I'm gonna help them. I like that though. Okay, go ahead and tell the audience where they can reach you. I mean, I don't know if they can go ahead and...
Yeah, tell them to scan it right there, and then take them directly to the Glam Squad, directly to the Glam Boutique. And it'll take you there, and it'll have all the website, everything that's on the website. I always use Glam 10 and get you 10% off.
10% off at Christian Dior, please. You better take that.
Yes, you do too.
You
Yes,
better take that off. If you bag, you better get that.
Take it.
Oh, you were having more inventory electronics. I saw that. Yes. Tell them about that because Christmas is coming. You know this.
Well, yes, we are. We're putting some more intuitive of the electronics, but girl, I don't know because now with shipping, it's like they're holding my stuff across seas because of the exchange.
Oh.
And so that's the hard part. So I did not know that when I first got started. So shipping is hard, but it's okay. I am dropping it now.
It's okay. It'll come eventually, but you do know you're going to get a deal on it when she does have it. So be on the lookout for it. Go and subscribe to her mailing list and everything like that.
Yes, please subscribe to the mailing list and the email list, the text message list too, because we send out texts of new codes and new things that are dropping, new inventory that comes, new set shoes, clothes, whatever. We have everything that we have. We try to drop it weekly with new inventory.
And watch her Instagram lives, y'all. She be showing a lot of stuff. Like we have
Facebook too. Yeah,
Facebook too.
And on Facebook is Nikole B. King. On Facebook right here, Nikole B. King. And then on it's also Nikole King Glam Boutique on the Facebook too as well. And on Instagram, I'm Sold by Nikole, and Nikole with the K.
And also, you know, she does real estate. She's a real estate agent, which I'm gonna talk to you. Bye. See you later. Thank you. The greatest DJ alive.
Yes, the greatest DJ. DJ T-Love.
Yes, the greatest DJ alive.
DJ T-Love.
Yes, he's really awesome though. But that's a whole another sidebar. My brain went to what was I gonna ask you? Talked about electronics. Do you have anything new coming up, basically, that they should look out for?
Not right now. What I think what we have new is just new inventory, changing the website optimization a little bit more too, just changing around. So yeah, that's it.
Well, before we close out this, do you want to give your parting audience, you know, some wise words or something crazy? I don't know, something.
It's been a crazy week for me, so this is what I would say that I've learned this week. Never think what it looks like will be what it will be, because I didn't think this would be today, because there was just so many obstacles and things that was trying to change. But it was a great event. I can say myself.
Like really good.
Yeah, it really was. I was so shocked.
I was touched by some parts. I was like, oh, she had her breast cancer survivors come up and hug. I was like, and then what did it for me was the gospel music started playing. I was like, oh no.
I know. Touching. It was so touching.
I was like, no, the tears, no. Yeah, it was very touching though.
Yeah, it was so touching. And so we want to, I probably make this like a yearly thing.
I think so. That'd be great.
An annual thing.
Like a powwow thing. I love it. The annual brunch. And I love it. You know, I love it.
It's nice. And we had a gourmet brunch. It was so nice. The food was good. I think everything turned out perfect.
It really did. I mean, honestly, I thought it would be great because it's, you know, of your brand, but it turned out even better than that. So I really liked it, and I would love to come to it next year when it does happen again.
Please, and we'll try to do it maybe in the spring, maybe like May.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
May. Yeah,
wear some pink again. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Make the change the thing. You know.
I'll wear it. I got a bunch of clothes. I know you got a bunch of clothes.
Girl, yes, I got a bunch of clothes. That's another thing. We just launched a new clothes line, so we got a lot of new clothes in the boutique. So a lot of new trendy pieces, a lot of distressed jeans and distressed jackets, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited, y'all. I really am excited. So definitely stay tuned. Please visit the website and shop with us. Please support, and support Miller as well too. Make sure you share this video. Make sure that you tag a friend, or tag someone that you know that would definitely benefit from the content that we're trying to share. So I appreciate you for coming, and also myself for interviewing me. Give me this opportunity as well as another platform to spread what we do.
I mean, it's, you know, you helped me with the first interview. You guys seen that interview, and I'm trying to help you into this whole circle of things. Which, by the way, she got some people in high places. I interviewed your friends, bro. You got some women in high places. That's what you want. I'm like, dang, I need to be like her. I need some women friends in high places. I love it. Like, your sisterhood vibe is on 10. Like, I wish more women were like. It was a really good experience. Like, genuinely, it really was. It was uplifting, and I met a lot of people here.
Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem. And thank you so much for being on Off in the Mix with Mel. Until next time, you guys be positive, make good decisions, be financially responsible, and carry your firearm. Remember? Yes.
Oh, yes,
carry your firearm. And also aspire to be like Miss Nikole, not just in glamour, of course she's beautiful, but I'm saying keep going, and keep going.
Please keep going. Despite what it looks like, go.
Keep going, no matter the back end little hiccups, keep going, because look at this, it's crazy, I love it. Thank you guys, have a good one. You guys, thank you for tuning into All of the Mix with Melanie. We are here with the gun lady herself, one of the special guests for Miss Nikole's event. Tell us about yourself, ma'am.
Well, hello everyone. My name is CeeRam SaDe. I am the founder of Queens on a Mission. And so you guys can stay focused, this purse right here, shout out to My Pack Marketing. It's all about changing the narrative and becoming your own walking billboard. So yes, I always have my purse with me. Because I like to show people what I do without saying a word, and clearly it works because I know you guys are looking.
Yes, I'm like, wait, it's moving. I saw it through the first time. I was like, wait, is that a what? Okay, I love it. Now tell us about your necklace too, as well.
Yes, so my necklace is actually my business card as well, produced by My Pack Marketing. It's great because I don't always have business cards on me, so
that is a very
just touch and go and give you all the information you need. Very simple.
I love it. So speaking of, okay, your style, she's packing, y'all.
Yes,
she's packing. So let's talk about that, because that's part of your identity. I feel like, you know.
Yes, it has become part of it. I am a seamstress, fashionista, but knowing how to protect myself and being confident is something that I embraced over the few years, just because I didn't feel right being easily victimized.
Yeah.
As a woman, you know, we're beautiful. We have on heels, but try me in my heels if you want to. That's my energy now. So
I love it.
With Queens on a Mission, we started as a media company, and we're still doing that. We incorporate sign language in everything we do. And we're all about changing the narrative. So incorporating self-defense is something that we are doing and offering for women and children.
I love that. And of course, it seems self-explanatory of how important it is for a woman to, you know, have something to defend themselves with. But how important do you think in today's age to be able to defend yourself? Because as you can see, we're dressed to the hills.
Yep.
Literally got heels on. But do you think that it's important to carry a weapon? Because I do. Some people don't feel that, but then I've also been in situations that are really sketchy.
Yes, I definitely feel like you should have something. If you don't have a firearm, get a bad kitty, get some spray, get a taser, get something. But a firearm, you definitely want to have that part of your little handy-dandy self-defense kit.
I like it. So what's a beginner gun would you recommend for a woman? Because, you know, there's women out there like, I'm scared. And I will admit, I was that person at first. And then I went to the gun range. I got comfortable with my gun. I wasn't shaking. Because I remember the first time I went to the gun range, I was having heart palpitations. I'm not even gonna lie. But what's a beginning gun that you think a woman can handle that wouldn't be like super scared?
Well, women can handle anything. Okay, leave their life, so we can handle anything.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
But honestly, I'm a Glock girl, so the Glocks are amazing for us, and they're long lasting. You can have that for a lifetime and have no issues as long as you clean it. But the Glock 42 is great. It's compact, it's small, and perfect for your everyday carry. You can wear it with a sundress. I mean, is that enough?
Yeah, I mean, really. And on top of that, you know, come on.
Yeah.
And I love the confidence that comes behind, honestly, having, you know, that knowledge that, okay, I know how to shoot.
Right.
Like you were talking about, that she was talking about it during the event, that she walks with more confidence. Tell us about that.
Yes, so now that I've gotten to a level to be able to train other women, that actually took me to a whole nother state. But at first, it made me feel like I'm not gonna be an easy target if someone comes for me. That's a really, really good feeling, knowing that it won't be easy to steal from me or to take my life.
I like that. And also I feel like in a way when you just got that feeling, it also deters people because they be like she said in the room, she was talking about how people size you up. They look at your disposition. They're like, okay, this person will probably cave really easily. And if you know how to shoot, you're kind of like, okay, chest out, puffed out, okay, and they don't even try you sometimes with that. So I like that. Okay.
Yeah, just being aware, honestly, sis. Like sometimes we're texting and walking to our car.
Oh,
but
no.
I still have moments where I'm like, stop.
I'm
looking around because it's that easy to get us.
It really is, and I started learning that because I have a husband, I'm married, but he's not with me all the time, and we look good.
Right.
So at the same time, you got to be very aware because people watch you like hawks, and I've learned that the hard way. No one's ever robbed me, but I've seen people watching me, and I'm like, okay, I see you watching me. So it's very, very important to be very aware of your surroundings.
Yes.
So I feel like you are an advocate for women being strong. How can women reach you if they want to learn how to shoot, they want a lesson? How can they reach you?
You can call me. I'm very old school, 678-789-6319. On Instagram and everything else, it's Queens on a Mission 007. And just hit me up. Yeah, like let's build. I just want to do my part and make sure, that we're out here protecting our tribe.
Really, we do because, like men do it. They have a little time. They protect themselves, but why can't we? We should. We should. We can have their back too. We should, exactly, because, sometimes things happen and you're like, you need to protect your king. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for being on Ultra Mix with Mel. I love your style. I ain't gonna lie. So much. She's got the whole thing. I love it. It's cute. She's got everything. She got more accessories than me. Y'all. Like I need to get some earrings or something. All right, you guys. Until next time, reach your girl. Get self-defense. I promise you need something. You need pepper spray, something.
And for those of you who do follow Queens on a Mission, I say this all the time. Remember, the world is yours. All you gotta do is grab it. It's that simple.
I love that. That's positive. Yes. I love that. I love it. It's very motivating. The world really is yours. I love it. You just gotta go grab it. I love it.
Grab it.
It's really right there. I love
simple.
it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Until next time, be positive. Make great decisions. Protect yourself. You are your surroundings. Have a good one. Hey, you guys. We are here with the finance lady herself. She dropped a lot of jewels in the main room about lending, small businesses, and just getting your credit straight. Tell us who you are, because I was just listening, I was like, I need to talk to this lady.
Well, my name is Elisa Smith, and I am currently the branch manager for My Mortgage. And I started this business in 1994, so I've been in the mortgage business a very long time. Wow. So during that process, I've had to learn and understand lending from processing to being a junior underwriter, all the way up until now being a loan officer and being a branch manager. So I've done a lot.
You've been in the finance field for like a really long time. I'm telling you, this woman is a person you want to go to with any type of loan. She really was giving a lot of jewels and advice to everybody. I don't think I listened to it, I'm not gonna lie. Especially someone who's trying to open a business. So let's get into the stigma with people in our community who don't have great credit and what they do to not have great credit and what they can do to get great credit. Because you were getting into that with rent to own though.
Right. So what I was talking about earlier with rent to own is there's certain trigger words that there's a language that we learn financially. So everyone has a financial language. So even if you're married, you'll see that your spouse has a different financial language. One may be a spender, one may be a super saver, right? So there are certain things that you grow up accustomed to hearing, okay? So rent to own is one of them. So one of the things that go on in the Black community or has went on is what keeps a lot of us from owning is instant gratification.
Yes.
And also our appearance. We're very big on appearance.
No matter how much money you have to spend to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's not a bad thing, but we have to do it smart. So a lot of clients, if they can't buy their dream home, they actually won't buy. So they're like, if it can't be 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, I don't even want to do it. Or if they go into a house and they're like, oh, well, it needs too much paint or the carpet isn't right, they actually won't buy it.
See, as someone who's actually looking for their first home with my husband right now, I feel like that's very, very ignorant. Very ignorant. Shoot yourself in the foot. Oh my gosh. So So going on that, what do you recommend for someone who's a first time home buyer? What should they look for and like prepare themselves for?
Okay, so the first thing you have to do is change your mindset. Owning a home is about finance. Owning a home is about money, okay? So your first home, of course, you have to make sure you have it inspected. You have to make sure the value is there. Of course, you want to make sure it's in a nice neighborhood. Realtors aren't allowed to talk about this because they're governed not to say it. But the best way to find out if you have a really great home is to check out the school district. Because people who care about their kids care about their home. People who care about their kids, they care about the neighborhood. So if you have children, take a look at greatschools.org and find out about the schools, how the school system works within that area, and that's going to tell you if those homes are going to keep property value over time.
That's a smart thing. I didn't even thought about that. Okay.
Yes, that's how you find out.
That's not saying we're moving here for the schools. It's kind of like a double catch-22 because it's not just about the school. Because around the school, a good school is going to be a good neighborhood. That's interesting.
The mindset, right. Now the taxes may be a little bit higher, but it's worth it.
I think so too, because the longer you're going to stay in a house for like around 10 years. Yeah.
Right.
I love that. So tell us about what you do, because you're talking to people about what was the 90-day credit.
90-day game plan.
Yes, 90. Yes. Tell us
So
about
with the 90-day game plan, that is to help people who are already renting that want to understand what are the next steps for me to stop renting and to start owning. Okay, so that they can understand and realize how much money that they're losing from paying rent and how much they're giving their landlord.
Right. Yeah.
You're people that are renting for years or lifelong renters are losing $1,000.
I feel like I'm going through that right now. That's why we were like, we should just buy a house. I mean, for the amount of rent we're paying, we might as well just get a mortgage. But yeah.
Right. You may as well, because this is what I tell clients. You're already renting a house that you don't own.
Pretty much, yeah.
You are.
Pretty much.
So you may as well use the money to buy a house that you like. So I'm gonna give you a story. The other weekend I was out with a friend of mine who's also a realtor and another young lady who owned a home probably about 8 years ago, but she let it go back. She couldn't afford it. It was a rental property, so she let it go back. I had actually helped her try to modify the mortgage, but they wouldn't modify it because it was an investment property.
Right.
Okay. Long story short, she only owed probably like $160,000 on the house. The house is somewhere in the city of Atlanta.
So it was way more than that, obviously. Yeah.
We looked up just on Zillow. Zillow is not accurate, but we looked on Zillow, and the houses in the same area on that same street are selling for like $600 or something.
Girl, that girl don't pay. Come on, bro.
She fell out of the chair, Papa. She was like, "Oh my God!" So that was like 7 years ago. So it wasn't that long.
Wow.
So just think if she would have kept the house till now and only like 180 and it's worth 640, like how much equity is that?
It's a lot. You could have bought a whole other house.
Exactly. And she already owns another house. It was an investment property.
Oh.
So that's the beauty of owning a home. Owning a home is not about the money right now. It's about the money later.
Right. Like, I hear a lot of people who are like, okay, just buy a fixer-upper. It'll like pay itself off over time, especially with this market. I'm like, okay. But then also what drove me to want to get a house, honestly, is the fact that I pay so much rent. I'm literally paying someone else's mortgage.
Yes, you are.
I'm paying their mortgage. I didn't pay my own.
Plus profit.
Right, yeah. Exactly. But like, I feel like as like we need to get into that mind frame though as well. Like, what can we do to give us profit in the long run than just sitting there, It's residual income, because people are doing it, but we just spend money in different ways.
Right.
So I think that's
different things.
Yeah, different things that really depreciate value.
Exactly.
Like not like a house or maybe something that could.
Car.
Yeah, car. Yeah.
I tell a lot of my clients, if we purchase homes the way we purchase cars, we would be worth so much more.
So much more.
And
so much more, yes.
Many years ago, a lot of people, when people went to college, parents actually used to take out mortgages on their homes to put their kids
Get to college.
They didn't use student loans. But now that's like a foreign concept because a lot of people don't own the homes or they don't have enough equity in the homes to pay for their kids' school. So owning a home is definitely equity.
I believe that, and a lot of my friends, because I live on one side of the tracks, and they grew up on the other side of the tracks. They're like, oh yeah, my parents are paying for my tuition, and I'm like, okay, well I'm getting student loans, and then you look back at your like lineage, you're like, okay, how are they able to have that? And you look back at their family, the choices they made financially. You look back at yours, you're like, okay, for the next generation, I want to do different. I want to learn more. So I love that. Okay, thank you for being on All the Minutes from Mel. Please tell the audience where they can reach you. This woman really got some jewels, y'all. Like, I'm actually gonna contact you. I promise you. I've been wanting someone to talk to me how to get through this stuff. It's totally different going on. People say, okay, how do you get a business loan? What do you need to do to get a business loan? But it's totally different when you have someone talking to you to say, I've been there, I've done that.
Right. We need to talk about your foundation, what you have to do to set up, what the lenders are looking for, because now everything is automated.
It is,
especially
yeah.
since COVID happened. Oh my God. Everything is pretty much, the lenders are looking for you online. And if you're not online and you don't have a digital footprint, your qualification status kind of goes down.
That is interesting. Really? I did not know that.
Yes, because they feel like if you're a business, then you should have certain things in place.
You should, for like advertisers, something there. That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about that.
Yes.
Never
They're
thought
like, what
about
type of business are you? And I can't find you.
legitimate PPP loan people. Yeah, you know, that's the PPP loan, maybe, you know. Just, oh yeah, it's out of my garage, you know.
No, they don't want to lend to you.
No, they.
Yeah, you're not structured.
Right, most definitely. Okay, please tell the audience where they can reach you. If you want financial advice, like this woman, she's a branch manager. She has, come on, you know, like crazy.
Okay, so my Instagram for mortgages is My Mortgage Atlanta. That's My Mortgage Atlanta. And if you're looking for help with your business credit, then that IG is The Talking Dollars. The Talking Dollars.
Talking dollars. She talking money, y'all.
Yes.
She talking money. So how? Wait, since you've been in the '90s, you've been in the game for like about 30 years.
1994.
Am I tripping? No, yeah, about 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah. My brain went for a second. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa.
Yes.
That's incredible. She's a black woman, y'all. Like, this is like over. Screw getting the body in a BBW. Come on, bro. She could like do all. She'd be like, oh yeah, I know how much money you probably owe, honey, and everything else from that surgery. Just look at them up to down. Like, I love it though. Really, no, it really is inspiring because you know you want to create like longevity wealth, not just look good. And everybody, a lot of young women tend to think, okay, like the picture of being successful is looking good. They don't know when you get older. Like you were talking about, she was talking about how women are getting older, they don't own anything, and then you gotta retire. So what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? What money are you gonna? You didn't create any like investments or anything.
You don't have children?
You don't have children to like rely on them. Your social security ain't great right now. So
That's not fair. So I'm gonna tell you another story. I had another client. She's also a realtor, but when she graduated from college, and I'm doing this to my kids because my son is graduating from college this year. Her mom forced her to buy a home. Forced her to buy a home. So I told my son, as soon as you graduate, I need your job offer letter, and we're gonna go get a house, right?
yeah.
So she purchased that home probably about 5 years ago. She owed maybe like $200,000, but she sold it for $435,000. She got married 5 years ago. 3.5, 4 years into having a home, she got married. So now they were buying their new house. So once I did the loan for the new house, she's like, okay, I'm gonna sell the house, and then she got that offer. Yeah.
Child, these are conversations that need to be had. Like seriously though, it's like you think it like you would think this is simplistic, but it's really not because this is a foreign concept to a lot of people in our community. Like these are like conversations that need to be had. People have such a fear of buying a house. I don't know why. It's like they would rather rent for 10 years straight, paying $1,500 a month.
Because the stigma that's there. That's what like our ancestors, they thought the money was in ownership.
Right.
So I don't know what you own.
Right.
Because if you own land, it's just like Monopoly.
It is. Yeah.
You play Monopoly. If I own a house on the street, then guess what? I keep collecting.
It taxes, fees, everything.
That's real life. So with our ancestors, they were taught, okay, don't own the house. They may come and take it. Don't own the house. There's a lot of work to do for it, and you can't get it done, or they're not going to help you. It's easier just to say, okay, let's just go rent from this particular person because he already has the house together. It's nice. And then plus there was a lot of times where there were places that we couldn't buy homes. Like these things just happened in the 60s.
Right.
It wasn't that long ago.
Exactly.
Right? It was not that long ago. These people are still alive, which is our grandparents and some of our great-grandparents, okay? So that's where it comes from. The stigma comes from there of not thinking that owning a house was the right thing to do.
That makes a lot of sense, and it's still being spilled out to the new generations, but times have kind of changed. So
Yeah. Now with the younger generation, they are more thinking about they don't want to take care of it. Which that doesn't really make sense because you have to think about, okay, I have money that I'm paying for rent, I might as well just put it in something, kind of like a Robin Hood. I'm gonna put it in this house, and when I leave, I'll sell it and just get my money back. Like, you really have to think about it as more. You can't think about it as though this is my dream house, it has to look a certain way.
Right.
Because like I said, you're renting a place you don't want anyway. So you might as well own something and at least get your money back.
I like that. I like that analogy right there. I like that concept thinking because it really breaks you out of that fear of like, okay, I'm tied to this. You know, I'm tied to this. Because I know a lot of people that's also a fear of buying. It's like, I gotta be here for the rest of my life until I leave. You know,
no one's gonna stay there
forever. I wouldn't stay in the house forever. I mean, most people I know, they sell their house eventually.
And they do. Now that's another thing with our grandmothers and great grandmothers. They did stay in the house forever.
I mean, they do, and I ain't gonna talk because we're before, but I know people whose grandparents are still in that same little shack. Yeah.
But you don't have to. Times are different. People think different. They move. Some people buy the home. Like I have some clients. They do stair step investing. So their first house, the gentleman, he bought a duplex. Okay. So the second property, he'll probably buy a townhouse. The next property he'll buy single family. So each one he's doing stair steps. So he moved into the duplex. He'll move out and rent it out. He'll move into the townhouse. And then when he gets ready to buy the single family residence, he'll move out and he'll rent it. He's single. So it's not a big deal for him.
Right.
So the duplex, one side is paying most of the mortgage, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very small amount. He's single. I had another client who's super smart. He graduated from college, and now the college kids are doing so well after college. He started buying property, and he rents them out, and then he doubles down on the mortgages.
Wow.
So he's already paid off one house within about 10 years. Like he's in his 30s.
Really good. That's really
Yeah,
good.
he's super smart. So whenever he does decide to get married and have kids, money won't be an issue.
Won't be so detrimental. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Oh my, I could talk to you all day and listen to you. I'm serious. I can listen to you all day. I love this. I'm like, I should like get a note like, oh yes.
Buy a house, buy a house. And if you just graduated from school, get that job offer letter, let's buy something.
So you could get a job offer letter, of course that's gonna have the salary and all that jazz. And then you could go, I did not know this. No one told me.
Yes, because the way lending was set up, it wasn't set up to help people that were getting paid cash, right?
Right.
It was set up for people who finished college.
Interesting,
Right?
yeah, right.
So if you finish college, I need a copy of your diploma and your job offer letter.
That makes a lot of sense because when me and my husband went to our lending company, they asked for all that. We were like, what? Okay.
Oh, they asked for your diploma?
Yes, all
they
that.
want to know that you went to school to get your education, so now you're actually going to start your career, and now it's time for you.
Yeah, they did. They asked me and him, and we were like, okay, now we got to go ahead and call the college because we got to get it mailed to us because we don't have it like on hand anymore.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense behind the scenes of why that is.
Yes.
I'm so enthralled now. I can talk to you forever. Okay, again, talk to the audience. Tell them where they can reach you again.
My Mortgage Atlanta for all your mortgage needs and for all of your business credit, other financing, the talking dollars.
Thank you so much, y'all. I feel like this is great. I love it. This is what powerful women do. They help other women. They don't just sit there building knowledge. They help other women to get there. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, make positive decisions. Do you want to give some positive advice before like a parting saying or something like that to the audience before we go ahead and close out?
Well, I'll have to say the same thing I said earlier, and that's one thing that my grandmother said to me that has stuck with me till this day. And she told me that everyone is born with a winning hand. Everyone is born with a winning hand. You just need to know how to play your hand. So
that is true. Ooh, 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 ooh. So people be like, oh no, I just can't do it. It's more of like you can, but you gotta move some stuff around. You just gotta try.
yes,
You gotta try. I like that.
all your gifts are within.
Yes, you gotta try and then it'll start to come out.
Yes.
All right, you guys, it's been a wonderful conversation. Again, be positive, make great decisions, be financially responsible, and contact the Miss Finance Guru. I'm not calling you that, it's my nickname. Contact her, you guys. But seriously, it's really important to be financially responsible, fiscally responsible, because you cannot do anything without money. It's just a fact of life. Fact of life. We're getting to get old. We need money for retirement and all that jazz. So you guys have a good one. Until next time.